Hi Scorpio, welcome to Angelic Elevation Tarot. This is going to be for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what blessings you have coming in for the month of October. What do you have for Scorpio, please? The Empress for the overall energy. Happy early birthday, you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing birthday. I hope you use that time to reflect, to reset, and to really think about what you want out of your future for your next chapter. And also think about how far you've come. What do we have for Scorpio? For blessings in October. All right. So the moon at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Empress. So there might be something that you guys are hoping for growth in. A lot of you guys, I feel like you want to connect with some of your old friends, old coworkers, old people that were in your circle. Maybe you guys have been very isolated. And I feel like you guys want growth, like in your personal relationships. All right, let's see what else we have. Let's see what this growth could be about. Yeah, I also get that this growth could be about business. Okay. Why is the Magician here for Scorpio? Why is the Magician? Let's clarify, please. Why is the Magician here? So I have Virgo and I have Aries. So you guys are walking away from toxic patterns in your life. You guys are walking away from feeling defensive all the time to always feeling guarded. You guys are walking away from that lack mindset to where you always feel like you have to be on guard, where you can't trust people. You're trying to slowly shy away from that. You're slowly trying to shy away from that thinking, that type of mindset. Because like I said at the bottom of the deck earlier, we had the Three of Cups. You guys are looking to connect more in your personal relationships, in your personal lives. You guys want that feeling of companionship. And it doesn't have to be a romantic partner, but you guys are hoping and needing at this point in your life just more human interaction. And I feel like that's part of the blessings that's coming to you in October. I have Aries here. I also have Gemini and Virgo. I have Taurus as well. Okay, so that's a good start. Let's see what else we have. I also feel like you guys are ready for a new chapter in your life. Something different than how you've always been or how you've always done things. I feel like you guys are having confusion with making decisions on things. Why is the Knight of Cups here for blessings for October? Why is the Knight of Cups here? Scorpio energy, Leo energy. So I feel like a lot of you guys, again, this goes back to the feeling of kind of, you've been keeping a lot to yourself. You've been holding back from people. I feel like you guys have always feel like you always have to be the strong one. You guys always feel like you have to be the strong one. And it's hard for you to be vulnerable. But like I was saying earlier, you guys are shedding that piece of you. Look, this is your own energy. This is Scorpio energy, the Death card. You're shedding an old way of how you used to be. You're looking to grow, like you're tired of always feeling like you have to juggle things. Like you always have to plan for something. It's always about the next step. And it's so much confusion that was surrounding you. Like it just felt like too much for one person to handle. Like look how sad she is. She's holding a baby on one hand, a pet on the other hand. She's holding her jewels and she looks just like, what's next? You know, like where are we going? What's the next plan? I'm confused. And she also looks a little scared to me just about what the next steps are. But I feel like you guys are getting out of this because again, we have the Death card clarifying. So you are shedding an old way of what you have known life to be. You're using this season, which, I mean, the end of October, I think Scorpio season starts, I want to say on the 22nd. I could be wrong, but it's something like that. And, you know, this is the perfect timing. I hope you find this reading around that time or the beginning of this month. But it's like you're shedding that way of always having to be the strong person, always having to juggle a million different things. And you're looking to be a better version of yourself, and it's coming because you're shedding that old layer. You're shedding your past. We had the 8 of Cups earlier as well. So you're walking away from that lack, from that mindset of feeling like you're lacking something. And what's coming into your life, you guys, is growth. Is growth, and it's blessings. It's you in your highest power. We had the World card at the bottom of the deck earlier. Okay, so you guys are looking for that next chapter, and the next chapter is coming. As soon as you shed all of this, you know, just don't downplay yourself. At the end of the day, don't downplay yourself, and don't fall into, you know, any type of victim mindset. I mean, you guys are Scorpios, you're resilient, like, but sometimes I get that that's hard to always be. It's always having to be in defense mode, and always having to be the strong person, the strong friend. Like, that gets exhausting. But keep in mind that we had the Emperor in the beginning too. Could have an Aries in your life, but you're tapping into this type of energy, which is someone that doesn't play around, someone that knows what they want and knows where they're going. So that scared behavior, that feeling confused, feeling like you're lacking, you're missing, or just feeling like confused, like you don't know what the next steps are, that will be no more. That's all going away. And you're stepping into this boss-ass business person that is calling the shots and making plans for yourself. Along with the Magician, we have that also. You know what you want, and you're going to make that shit happen. Now, I do feel like you guys kind of got to stop and focus for a second, because I feel like there was a lot of juggling and things going on of that nature. And I feel like you guys need to stop and reset for a second. Okay, this could be through a vacation. It could be through an intense workout, through meditation. Maybe get a massage and think about, you know, the things that you want for your life and what you see happening. And also what you want to release. I mean, what's a more perfect time than your birthday season? So let's see. All right, why is the 7 of Cups here for Scorpio? Why is the 7 of Cups here? Please, let's clarify. 7 of Cups. What messages for Scorpio, please? What blessings are coming in? I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of options. Okay? Yeah. One more for 7 of Cups. Oh my gosh, you guys, cards just want to fly out everywhere. It's crazy. So I'll just let them come out. So you guys are gaining a higher learning. Okay, you've secluded yourself from a lot of things and a lot of people. And you've kind of been, you know, like in baking mode and cooking mode behind the scenes in the lab. Like, you're learning things along the way. You're not saying much. You're not doing much. You're not really, probably not even speaking to that many people. You know, which again, I do feel like you want to change that. Once you have your ducks in a row, I do feel like you want to come out of that. But I feel like you're just learning. You're sitting back and you're gaining knowledge about things around you, or things pertaining to your business, and things also about yourself. Like, you've learned a lot about yourself in these excuse me, in these recent months. And in October, that's only going to continue. You're going to keep learning, and you're going to keep growing. The Hermit with the Empress, like, and the Magician, like, that's like knowing all that you need to know and using that power to elevate yourself. Like, look at all those major arcanas in here, and the Death card. Y'all, this is, the world is in your hands. I mean, whatever it is that you want to happen right now, you have the power to create your reality. Honestly, you do. But you need to sit down for a second and really think about what it is that you want out of life. Okay? And I do feel like that's going to happen because, man, you guys have options. This could be with business, or this could be with people. But I feel like a lot of you guys get sometimes caught up in like a fantasy world for a second. Like, it's easy for you to kind of drift off in your thinking, and it's hard to stay focused on one thing. So, Knight of Swords, 6 of Swords. So with all of these clarifying, the Seven of Cups, and then definitely with having the Hermit here, the Chariot, you guys could be also dealing with the Cancer. I have Virgo here also, but it's like you're going to use this higher learning to make decisions in your life that are going to bring you the outcomes that you've been hoping for. I also feel like you guys possibly will be traveling soon, or you have something that's dealing with a car at this time. Six of Swords, like you guys are going somewhere. And the Chariot, like you have moves to make. You have moves to make, y'all. And when you go, you're going to be gone. Like you out here. There's a lot of travel cards. But at the same time, it's you staying put at the same time. You know, if that makes sense. But it's like you're traveling physically, but mentally, like you're very grounded. You know, you're very grounded, but sometimes it's easy to get lost in like a fantasy land sometimes. But you guys, Seven of Coins, you've been working on something. You guys have been working hard behind the scenes, cooking up some shit pertaining to your business or your money. Like at this point in your life, you guys, what you have coming to you, you know, just to shorten it up so there's no confusion, is you have affirmative action, right? You're making plans right now. You're planting your seeds. You're shedding old ways of thinking that were negative, that weren't helping you in life. And you're starting to, you want to become, you know, away from the seclusion. And you also are stepping into a more business role to where you have your ducks in a row and you also have a clear mind, because that's been the biggest struggle. One of the struggles I feel like at this point is just having like a clear mind to make good decisions. So coming in October, you're going to have the tools to where universe, to where God is going to be literally helping you with making your choices. You're going to be planting seeds and you're going to be taking action to make those things come true that you've been hoping for. These cards don't play. These are about making the moves to get the outcome that you want. You're not isolating yourself anymore. You're going out there and getting it. That's what these cards mean. You guys could also have a situation where you're getting a new car or something, dealing with a car. But either way, the confusion is going away. The negative thinking about yourself is going away. The unsurety is going away. And you're elevating at the end of the day. You guys are elevating. Look how beautiful this is. And whatever it is that you want to happen, to come true, just with these cards alone, you have the power to make it happen. But you got to have that clear head. You got to have that clear mind so you make the correct decisions. But again, earlier with the Death card and the Eight of Cups, like you guys, you're going to make these things happen. You're going to release the defenses. You're going to become more open, and you're walking away from an old way that you used to be. You're shedding that side of you, and you're having a rebirth in a way. And you're stepping into the person that you've always wanted to be. The good thing about this reading, I also noticed, is there's a good balance of masculine and feminine energy here. So maybe that's something to also think about and to transform into. So if you've been on one end of the spectrum strongly, like either too feminine or too masculine, you guys are going to end up having a balance. That side's going to be balanced. Look, y'all, bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords, the Star. Yeah, you guys have good things coming to you, but it's like you have to pay your dues in the past in order for these things to come. And they're happening. I think you guys have paid your dues, and I think universe is going to help you now. Star card, your wishes are coming true. But I also feel like you guys have to speak up more in certain situations. So let's pull a card for advice. I love it, Scorpio. Let's pull some cards for advice and see what else you guys need to hear before we close this out. I like this. This is literally, you know, being reborn. You're having a rebirth in a way. Okay, let's see. You paid your dues. All right, let's have 2 cards for advice for the Scorpios, please. What does Scorpio need to know at this very moment? You got Scorpio season coming up. Maybe you're already in Scorpio season when you catch this reading. So let's see. What do they need to know during their season? Loosen your grip. Okay. One more. Alright, I don't read these in reverse, but we can read it both ways this time. So I have loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. So some of you may need to connect more with your spirituality. Also, some of you guys might need to look deeper into how you cope with certain situations or certain pain or certain hurt. Maybe it's time to really heal, right? Also, some of you guys might be suffering from addiction. So this is the time to, you know, I know it says loosen your grip here, but I'm hearing get a grip. Because some of you may need to loosen it, but some of you don't even have a grip on anything. So it's like gain some control in a way, okay? Let God in. That's what it's asking you. Okay, so maybe time to tap into your spirituality a little bit more and talk to God or whatever it is you believe in. The 7 Star Sisters, birthing, creation, tapestry of life, expression. Yeah, so this is what the reading was saying. It's time for your birthing creations, like you're planting seeds. You're getting rid of an old way that you used to be because that way isn't working anymore. It's not bringing anything positive out of your life, you guys. And the same thing isn't working. You have to try something new, right? So this is the time. Perfect timing. Birthday season, and we're about to close out the year. So I love you guys. I hope this helped.